She's right in the middle of the 9 athletes as well. They set it up for her. Jenna Prandini, well, she's a great 200-meter runner, has a best of 10.9, the American. Hasn't had a vintage season by her standards. 7th in the London Diamond League before the games, hasn't raced since then. Natasha Morrison of Jamaica, 11-1 this year, but she's a 10.85 athlete. Bas Bitaye of Gambia, she goes in lane 3, semi-finalist in the Olympic Games at 200 meters. Then Tamari Davis, 2nd in Lausanne and 2nd in Monaco just before the game. She's a very consistent racer as the 21-year-old American. Best of 10.8. Yeah, and there is Swoboda. How they love her. Silver medalist at the World Indoors in Glasgow back in March behind Julian Alfred. And that wasn't a bad person to lose to, seeing as Alfred went on to become Olympic champion. Marie-Josée Talou-Smith of the Côte d'Ivoire. I'm sure she races more than anybody on the whole circuit. A prolific racer. 4th in Lausanne, 11.07. Still in good form, the 35-year-old. Daryll Neita of Great Britain. 4th in the Olympic 100, 5th in the 200. So frustrated with those, although she got a silver from the sprint relay. Tia Clayton, 7th in the Olympic Games. The Jamaican silver medalist. Only a youngster, just 20 years old. And Patricia van der Weken of Luxembourg completes the lineup. She's a late addition, I think, because when I travelled here a couple of days ago, I was chatting to a certain Dina Asher-Smith at the airport as we were waiting for our bags. Dina announced yesterday she was pulling out of this meeting. I'm not sure if she's felt a niggle or if she's just not feeling 100%, but Dina flew here to Poland, but is not competing tonight. So the meeting record, well, it's a rather impressive one. I'm not sure we'll see an extra one added in this race. 10.66 by Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price of Jamaica a couple of years ago. But 3 Olympic finalists go here. And all eyes on Swoboda in lane 5. There she is, real powerhouse. She's a tremendously quick starter. Look for her to probably lead at halfway and then maybe to get run down. Can she stay ahead, though, to send everyone home on a high? With Mondo, of course, 2 more attempts at that world record in the vault to come. Well, a really good start from Tamari Davis, there, 4th from right. Swoboda's got some running to do here yet. I don't think she's going to win this one. Really good running on the near side, too, from Tia Clayton. Tia Clayton takes it there on the near side, I think. Probably the shortest athlete in the race and the youngest at 20. The Jamaican in lane 8, I think, just nicked that. 10.81. Well, it is super fast. That's the 5th fastest time in the world this year. And for Clayton, it is indeed a new lifetime best by a pretty big chunk. 10.83 she's given, in fact, but it is nonetheless a lifetime best. Swoboda didn't get her usual bullet start from lane 5. Wasn't able to get the blood up for the crowd through the first half at least. But Clayton, well, she's similarly small in stature, but boy, did she hold her form well through the second half and just hung on there because it was really tight, Hannah. I don't think there was a lot in it. Let's have a look at the times.
The Silesia Diamond League wrapped up its track program with an electrifying women's 100-meter final, an event brimming with world-class talent and promising newcomers. All eyes were drawn to lane 5, where Polish sprint star Ewa Swoboda lined up to the roaring support of the home crowd. Revered for her lightning starts and indoor prowess, Swoboda had become the face of the meet, with giant billboards and banners in Katowice celebrating her presence. Yet, the climax of the evening did not belong to the hometown hero. Instead, it signaled the arrival of Jamaica's Tia Clayton as a new force in global sprinting. The race assembled 9 formidable sprinters, a mix of Olympic finalists and Diamond League regulars. Among the contenders was Tamari Davis of the US, who had already made her mark this season with runner-up finishes in Lausanne and Monaco, proving her steadiness in elite competition. Britain's Daryll Neita also carried high expectations, having placed 4th in the Olympic 100m and 5th in the 200m. Though her individual medal dreams were unfulfilled, she had helped secure a silver in the relay. Then there was 20-year-old Tia Clayton, fresh from winning Olympic silver in Paris and still flying under the radar despite her evident talent. As the sprinters settled into their blocks, anticipation was palpable. Swoboda, Davis, and Neita drew the most attention, but once the gun fired, it was Davis who exploded from the blocks. Swoboda, uncharacteristically sluggish, found herself trailing early. Out in lane 8, however, Clayton remained composed, smoothly accelerating and sustaining her top speed with impeccable control. Though not the tallest athlete, Clayton's technique and poise were flawless. She surged to the line in a blistering 10.83 seconds, a new personal record and the 5th fastest time globally this year. More than a win, it was a defining performance, one that could mark the beginning of her rise to stardom. This victory was deeply significant. Not only was it Clayton's first major Diamond League triumph, but it also symbolized her transition from junior prodigy to serious senior contender. Her Olympic showing hinted at greatness, though nerves and inexperience showed. In Silesia, she looked transformed, racing with authority and purpose. Marie-Josée Tarlou-Smith secured second with her trademark consistency, while Davis claimed third, reinforcing her place among the sport's most dependable sprinters. Swoboda, meanwhile, couldn't recover from her subpar start and missed the podium, to the dismay of the Polish spectators. Yet her presence had electrified the stadium and reminded everyone why she remains a national favorite. In the aftermath, the conversation centered on Clayton, not just her win, but what it represents. As one half of Jamaica's famous sprint twins, her sister Tina also making waves, Tia has now stepped into the spotlight on her own. With raw speed, fierce focus, and her first Diamond League victory in hand, she looks poised to make a lasting impact on the sport. What's especially impressive is how seamlessly she's adjusted to the demands of senior-level competition. The leap from junior athletics is daunting, even for the most gifted runners. But Clayton's Silesia success suggests she's not only handling the transition but thriving within it. Her name now demands respect wherever she races. This 100-meter final was a showcase of contrasting generations and styles. Veterans like Daryll and Neita brought depth and experience, while younger talents like Davis and Clayton injected energy and unpredictability. Though Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce's meeting record of 10.66 still stands, the quality and intensity of the race lived up to its billing. For Jamaican track and field, the night meant more than just another win. It was evidence that the island's sprinting dynasty is in good hands. With Fraser-Pryce and Elaine Thompson-Herah approaching the twilight of their careers, athletes like the Clayton sisters are stepping up to write the next chapter. As the 2024 season rolls forward, expectations will rise for Tia Clayton. But with each race, she gains confidence and momentum. Her victory in Silesia sent a loud, clear message. She's ready for the global stage. And if this performance is just a glimpse of what's to come, the sprint world should be paying close attention.